Hey lovelies, welcome to my shiny collection, or welcome back to it. I told you guys a while ago I wanted to do a video of all my shinies in Pokemon Go, and now I think I'm finally ready to show them off and tell a little story about it on how I got all of them, and most of them are really community day. So let's get into it. I put in the search term shiny, and if you do that you can see all shinies, and there's like a couple of terms that you can use, but in this case I'm using shiny and I'm using it on recent, but then from oldest to most recent one. So this is what you see right now. Let's start off with this one. Snorunt is actually the first shiny I've ever gotten, and I got this during the Christmas break in 2017. Shiny Dragonite, first community day I actively played. I didn't understand the whole community day concept, but with Pikachu community day I was like, oh yeah, nice, an extra move, it's gonna be surf, but then it turned out they could be shiny and I didn't know that. So the next community day I started rolling into like the Pokemon Go community in my town, and from there on I found out what community day was and that you could get a lot of shinies and just farm, and that's what I did in my own town, and I got this one from it. The next shiny was a Swablu. I got it from work to home and I was really pleasantly surprised. It was like that cool. I wanted to evolve it, and it took about a year before I actually did that. Lugia came back to raids and or didn't it, but came back and I really wanted to catch Lugia, and it took me about 12 attempts for actually catching one, and then the next raid I did after was a shiny one. Bulbasaur community day, and they're all those. Got another Lugia and I powered it up almost entirely because this is my best shiny. Then another shiny Swablu. It's absolutely beautiful. Mareep from community day, got one of each. The fourth shiny I got was like at 2 o'clock and then it disappeared. Guida and shiny Meditite. I evolved that one in a previous video, so now it's shiny Medicham, shiny Harima, all from the same event in the same week. Then it was time for Charmander community day. Oh, look at this baby. This was the coolest and I absolutely adored it. Shiny Larvitar was the community day after. I didn't get a whole lot of shinies in the meantime. I was just trying and playing every single day, but unfortunately it didn't really get lucky. Shiny Kopitar. Like, all the shiny Larvitars are actually from The Hague. It was during AnimeCon when we were there, and I just went out and there were so many people playing. Like, okay, people were in cosplay and people were like photographing, but a lot of people were playing for community day. This one I have reserved for a friend, because he didn't have one or not enough, and often I try to give away the shinies I have like duplicates of, like this one as well. Shiny Blastoise with sunglasses. We unfortunately weren't very lucky to come across a shiny Squirtle with sunglasses. Friends who played in another town, they got more lucky, and we didn't know it was like Pokestop bound. We found out when it was too late. We had shiny Squirtle, reserved, or Turtle, Blastoise, and I reserved a couple of more. Shiny Minun, absolutely adorable, love the color. A Plusle, I have no idea what kind of shiny this is. It's just like, what? And another one, got that one reserved. Shiny Zapdos from the rating day type of thing. I really enjoyed that one. Got shiny Aerodactyl during a What was it again? It was definitely an event. I think it was Go Fest Chicago. Shiny Jolteon, Eevee Community Day, Flareon. Oh, another Flareon. And another one. Shiny Espeon, Shiny Umbreon, and an Eevee. Leafeon. Oh, I actually recently evolved it. I used the name for it because I didn't come across a Muscilor yet. Shiny Glaceon, Vaporeon, and Kyogre. I traded for this one because I couldn't get it at all and I wasn't very lucky during the raids, and it just took really long, like raiding every single day and didn't get it. Shiny Ho-Oh, got that one as one of the last raids. We were doing a raid train in the morning. It was like 9 in the morning or something, and there were 3 raids up, and then friends said, oh, come to this town, and we drove there, and I sat in the back seat and I started screaming. I was like, screw you guys, you ain't getting shiny. And I was so happy. Of course I want people to get shinies too, but it was like, finally got it. Caught it at work. I was working extra hours that Saturday and I got one over there. This was a shiny Murkrow. Was my best shiny Murkrow, or like my first shiny Murkrow and my best one. Shiny Articuno. Got a one during the bird raid week. So the birds came back and then we grinded really hard for Articuno. We did about 15 raids, and that's like, in my town there weren't a whole lot. I think I would say there were about 9 raids or something. We did all those and then we like pushed to get the last one. Like we had a few people in the car and we were like, we must get shiny Articuno. We didn't get it then, but got it during the raid week. So did shiny Moltres. Well, Chikorita Community Day, of course. This one, we went out for dinner for Finn's grandpa, and just dinner because we could, and we were just driving there, and there was a limited time event, and I was just, when I found out that we could get a shiny Pikachu, I went for it. I was just clicking like crazy, and when we were almost there, I got this little baby. Oh, it's so pretty. Shiny Shuppet. Traded it with Finn. Shiny Luftisk. I love this one. Got it during a water event, I think. Belgium Community Day. This one I traded with Finn when we had lunch on that community day, and it turned out to be lucky. And another one. And another one. Shiny Shinx. Okay. Don't get mad. It was like late. It's 28th of October, so it was pretty late on the evening. And people were like, oh yeah, there's a Shinx raid and you could get shiny, right? And I was super excited. Oh, I must go there. And usually when it's dark, I don't go outside because I'm rather uncomfortable with going outside when it's really dark. So I was like, well, okay, I'll just go, right? So I took the car. I asked if that was okay. I cannot see in the dark, so that's why I rather not go out. And I just parked across the street from the gym. And I was just doing the raid. And then another one from our raid group came and stood next to me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I just finished the raid. I'm really sorry. And then I clicked on it and I clicked like catch. And then there was shiny Shinx. That was my first Shinx raid ever. And I started freaking out, like, oh, no! And I looked at him, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna name it after you. And he's like, thanks. I'm like dying on the inside. So Felix, I am very sorry, but you were my lucky charm that night. Shiny Roserade. I caught it when I was walking to the bus, and then I was just clicking a random one. Got this one from Tim. This one was Gengar raid day, and we did all the raids in town, like all of them. And I wasn't lucky enough to get it, and Tim got an extra one, so that's why it's called Tim. And yeah, the IV is 76%. And on that same day, there was Pinsir being released shiny. Me being super excited, telling Pin, you should click it, please click that. And he's like, oh no, that's nonsense, I'm not gonna click it. I'm like, click it. We've got trading now, if you get a shiny, I want it. So the first Pinsir he clicked was shiny. And then he got another 2 or something, and I was just clicking all day. Like checking every single Pinsir, and after it, and then I just asked him very friendly if I could get it, and then he gave it to me. Another community day. Yay! Reserved for Romy. And this was the catch-up community days. It was like community weekend, and I caught this little Dratini, like 2 of them. Another Beldum. And an Eevee. It was like all on the same weekend. And then I got this shelter. Well, no, wait. I think it was a trade. Yeah, it was a trade. When we came back from Belgium Community Day, we parked the car and it was like a shelter right in front of our home. So I clicked it, but it bugged, and then it was a Sphero. I was like, no, I'm still gonna click it because I was about to click it, and then I clicked it. And Finger and shiny. So I started freaking out. I'm like, I want that. I really want that. And he's like, no, orange is my favorite color. I want to keep it. I'm like, okay, well, you'll keep it. And then a couple of weeks later, I got a shiny Shelter when I go plussed it. And I was absolutely like, oh, this is amazing. It's like the best shiny ever. I adore the color. And I said, well, our IVs are shit. We should trade it, and now it's like a 79%. Shiny Butterfree, of course, from Caterpie, and that was like the first shiny Caterpie I caught. Shiny Christmas hat Pikachu, absolutely adorable. I even put like a little snowman in front of it. Like, that's how I sort my Pokemon, well, especially my Pikachus, on events. Like, there are so many event Pikachus that I have, like one with a flower, one with a snow puppet in front of it, and shiny Raichu. Ooh, you're so beautiful and so cute. Oh, and then a shiny Caterpie. I caught it when I was at the doctor. Totodile Community Day. Went with a friend, and this was the best one I caught, and I was super happy with it, so I just maxed it out. And a lot of Totodiles. Shiny Melodic. Okay. So, we went into another town, which is like the hotspot for it. It's Valkenburg. And there are a lot of stops there. And we went with a group of friends. And those people are absolutely amazing. And we were just like spinning every single Pokestop and doing the exercises. And we had the entire like city center, and even went outside it. Because we had 3 hours, and we were just joking. Like, we came from the garage and like grabbed something to drink and to eat, and we like got together, the 4 of us, and then we just crossed a little bridge into the actual like cafe area, and we started finishing up the quest, like slowly but surely. And I was like, oh yeah, it would be amazing if we could get a shiny. Because at Totodile Community Day, I was like standing in a supermarket, like buying something to eat, and then the first Totodile clicked was shiny. So I was like, oh, well, it'd be cool if it would be like in the first quest I complete. And of course, the third quest I complete, there's a shiny Phoebus. So we were like, oh no, the rates are actually good, because we were reading on Twitter and stuff. That was bad, like really bad, and I was like, oh no, well, probably they changed it and it's gonna be better and it's gonna be cool and awesome. And then we played for the entirely 3 hours, and one of my friends got a shiny in the end. So that was good, but it would have been nice if my other friends got a shiny too, because they are very active Pokemon Go players, and I would just love it if they would get a shiny. But I think they will get it eventually. But it simply would just be nice. This Gyarados I got from Ines. I caught my first shiny Magikarp on my way from work to the bus, and I was super excited, and I knew that was a shiny that Finn always wanted because he absolutely adores shiny Gyarados. And I said, well, you could have mine if I have a spare one, you know? And then I gave Ines a shiny Beldum. I was like, yeah, I got enough, I got plenty, and she offered me this and I took it. And it made me really, really happy because look at it, it's awesome. And I gave my shiny to Vin. I was like, you could have it. And shiny Groudon, I traded it with Finn because he had a shiny and I didn't, and I actually went really hard for it again. And what happened was that we were doing community day and he was there and he got a shiny. And none of us didn't, so we were a bit sad. And that's why I got it from him. Shiny Ponyta. Okay, here we go. This was the Ingress event, right? And we were driving to work and we just went right out of the street. And it was the first Ponyta I clicked. I'm sorry, guys. Well, shiny Melton. We got a switch, so I gave my best tries and I was just grinding like crazy. Shiny Sunkern, I screamed in the car and nearly made a crash. Got very happy though. Swineup, little watermelon, Mamoswine. I did think that this was a really nice one because you could actually use the Sinnoh Stone and it was like a hidden one, right? So I did really enjoy that. And a lot of them. Even a reserved one. Another Melton, another Melton. This one's called Kim. Reserved it for Kim. I was after the Clamperl, and like Clamperl Day was more doable. Like you had Phoebus Day, which was like extremely bad, and then you had Clamperl Day, which was a lot more doable. And I actually got lucky. If it loads, still go like one of each. And I was like, oh no, no way. It's like you get one of each, but then it turned out that some people weren't that lucky. And another one. And another one. We did a raid train and I caught it on the most creepiest, the darkest place of town. In a little like foresty type of thing where the GPS is like absolutely crazy and drifts all over the place. Got this baby. Then shiny Melton. I'm keeping this one for obvious reasons. Trico Day was like sort of a success for me, but it was especially a success because we went out for cocktails right after. They're beautiful. This was... what event was this again? Oh, Shiny Lota Day, but it was more like cast form day because you could get a cast form. Yeah, you could. Lotad, done so many research again. None of them were shiny. And of course Finn gets a shiny. So by now you know the drill what happened. It was actually his first quest he completed and grinding like crazy, like completing every single one. And Castron kept coming and kept coming. I was like, are you kidding me? I want one. So, oh yeah, got a few good Lotats though. Scyther, bug out event. I was like, I'm playing, I'm trying. Scyther is usually pretty strong, so I'm not ready to focus on it. Like Go Blessing isn't really completely working. But here at my little place, I sort of found out that if I'm having a really good night with friends and having a drink, and then decide to open Pokemon, I get shinies. So tipsy shinies are the best. And this is another one of them. I'm giving that one away. bag on Community Day. Few of them. Got an off-brand Wingle. Shuckle. Another one reserved, and I got a lucky shiny Shuckle. Amazing. Oh, it's like a tanky little one. This one, I'm saving it to trade with a friend that also has a really bad shiny Togepi. So we're waiting for each other to become lucky friends, and I can't wait for it because it would be amazing to have a lucky Togepi. Another one reserved, shiny Diglett. I was driving in a car as a passenger and we were just being ready to do another ride. So we're on our way to nearby playground and we're just driving through like a really long street, but we were driving the exact speed limit, like 30 kilometers an hour, and there was a police car behind us and they were getting really annoyed because we were driving perfectly. Like nothing going on, just we're driving here and the passengers are playing Pokemon and the driver is focusing on the road, and then the police got really annoyed and really close to my place I just clicked it because we were taking a detour in case of, and then I got a shiny Diglett. Absolutely amazing. And then we were almost out of the street and then it turned out the police were called for a fight or something. So thank you for being my lucky charm. Shiny Sandshrew. I'm not sure how I got that one. Another Ho-Oh. That was from a chest, I think. Like the weekly thingamathing. Torchic Day. No idea how I got this one lucky. Obviously I traded for it, but I can't remember what I traded for it. And this one's called Ines too. That was because we were doing a raid terrain in another town, a nearby little town, and the raiding community is crazy there, like really crazy. So we couldn't keep up with them because we are like not known in that area, don't come there very often, so we just kind of took a detour and did all the Bronzor raids. That went alright. We just did them because we had an hour or something. And then we went back home and she drove really slowly on some parts where the speed limit was like slow. And I clicked a beautiful Ponyta and I got this one in the car with her. That's why it's called Ines. Shiny Metapod because I was like, oh, it's my third Caterpie. I'm just gonna evolve it. Lapras Day. We've done about 25 raids. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. That was a lot. But it was a really good raid day. It was like 3 hours and we were pushing hard and got a lot of shinies, and like one of the people in the car was really lucky because every time one of them gave the phone to him, he got shiny, so he has magical fingers. Shiny Banary. Oh, that's a beautiful little one, isn't it? I got that one not during the event, but after it. It was just right after it. And I was a bit disappointed I didn't get it. I was like, okay, well, I've been grinding, of course, and I didn't get it. And then we came back from grocery shopping, and then I got it. I was like, yay, this is amazing. Shiny Cresselia raid hour, like dinner raid hour thing. I felt a bit guilty towards the raid team because the 3 of us were raiding, and I was like, oh, I got shiny. Well, I wish you guys would get shiny too. Shiny Leap, Go Plusted, Slackoth. Not that interesting, done it in my own town. Go Plusted is Bronzor. I was really surprised because I usually just press a button and don't pay any attention. Shiny Murkrow, because why not? Got that one at work. Oh, another Roselia. Shiny Geodude. I went to bed really early that night and was gonna watch Jane the Virgin. And usually I just put up Pokemon to just check if there's any nearby Pokemon I could get any shinies from. This was one of them. And this was the one I got. So happy. Look at this little orange thing. Shiny Eevee from the quest. Shiny Krabby. Sitting at home and I clicked one. Lucky because I traded in. That's looking amazing. What a beast. Oh. And Mudkip Community Day. Mudkip. Ekans. Go Placid. Worlds. Yeah, Worlds Community Day. You know a bit how it went because I uploaded a video about it. Those are cool. I'll go a lot of them. Shiny Sneasel. Let me see. Birthday gift. We were doing Rayquaza raid hour. I was like, okay, please, please, please do Rayquaza raid hour. It's black, it's shiny. I need it. You need it? Why not? We were out for sushi and we just made it in time for the raid. And when we were on our way home, done raiding, I clicked it. I was like, oh my god, it's pink. I love it. It's amazing. It's only 20% IV. I don't care. It was a birthday gift and I'm so happy with it. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Another one of those. Shiny Suicune. That was a cool one. Another shiny Clamperl. Called Natasha because I was walking with her when I finished the research and I was like, oh, okay. Now it's named Natasha. Shiny Houndour. I was sitting at home, doing my thing, gaming a little bit. I was like, let's check. Clicked it. That was screaming. Shiny Gligar. It was of course like limited time. At home, clicked one. Amazing. Got it. And then later that day, another one. I was like, I wasn't sure. Like I put this one in the gym and I was like, oh yeah, I got another one. I'm just gonna evolve it. And it was like worse. IV. Well, not too much, but I was like, damn it. The beautiful little ones. And then during the last event, another shiny rolls. I have no idea how. I was like, oh. It's always a bit like, I don't know how to explain it, but you love getting shinies. Everyone loves getting shinies. And then this happens. You feel a bit disappointed. Tortweb Community Day. Look at that. We were out with a friend and we're eating stuff. And he decided to grab his phone and open Pokemon for once in a while. And then the first Turtwig he clicked was shiny. It's like as if they know if you haven't played for a while, you get shinies. And go a bit too many of them. And then now the last few shinies. These are the ones from the Ultra Bonus Unlock and the last 2 weeks. I was hatching eggs like crazy. I went all out. In the end, I hatched about 220 eggs. All of them 7-kilometer ones. I did not know that the rates were really bad because I've seen or heard that people were getting shinies in our group and I was like, okay, this seems legit. Some people got a shiny. I have seen polls where no people got shinies. It was really bad rates and I felt a bit hopeless because when I hatched over 100 of them during the first week, I got really sad and I didn't really know how to feel until everything did reset. So it resets on Monday morning at 9 o'clock and then you can earn your reward and then I almost got 50 kilometers that week. And then when I open it, my eggs started bugging a bit. Like, it did open some of them, but I didn't really know. And then it got stuck and everything. I wasn't like really sure what happened. And then I went into my recent Pokemon. And then I saw this. I was like, wait. Shiny Farfetch. Oh my god. Finally. Over 100. Finally. I got it. There's hope. I must hatch more. Found out that rates were like improved. You could get more shinies. I was like, let's go. We can do this. We're gonna do this. And then, like, okay, that was like on the 17th. And then, this happens. Look at that. Look at the little baby. It's cute. The 18th. What? No way. That was like one of the things I was like, hold up. What's happening? And then it just kept hatching, and like 60 eggs later. I didn't get anything else. But one of the people from our little raid group was so kind to offer me a Taurus. I really wanted it. Like, I want to have the full set. And he offered it to me. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that would be amazing. He wanted one of my Pokemon. I was like, yeah, I got spare, you can have it, it's no problem. I also have enough Community Day shinies. So, of course, you could have like a few of them. And he just said, I'm offering my shiny Taurus. I was like, deal, let's do it. And then we did a lot of Mewtwo raids too. That was before we knew it would come back to the X raids. And yeah, this little baby is now mine. Oh, such a cutie. And then we went full ham on the Mewtwo raids too. I actually went out one day like 3 times to do raids. I sat down, oh, let's game a little bit. And I was like, oh, there's a raid in an hour. Like, oh, no, we must do that. We're gonna keep on raiding. It's not the best one, but it's a shiny Mewtwo. Look at this. Good enough for me, and I'm really happy with it. And then, almost the last one, shiny Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime, I wasn't too focused on because I was like, okay, it's our regional. It's okay if I don't hatch it, if I don't get it, it's good. It doesn't matter right now. We will just keep on shiny checking everything. And then one of my lovely co-workers said that she wanted a Farfetch'd. I was like, yeah, sure. I got one that I actually caught in the wild in the Netherlands. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, you can have it. And she also mentioned she didn't have a Mewtwo. I was like, you can have a Mewtwo. I am having plenty of them. And then the morning when we were ready to trade, she said, oh yeah, do you have Mr. Mime shiny? I'm like, no, I don't have Mr. Mime shiny. Why? I have 2 of them. Do you want one? Yes, I would love to. Now, yeah, that's where this one comes from. Oh, amazing. Now I got a full set. And then today we went out shopping and like having a good time with friends and just hanging out and walking a lot. And I had a mission. Shiny Zengus. Or hatching a Mr. Mime Jr. or Mime Jr. Those were my goals. Like clicking everything and of course shop. Shop till you drop. Like, so many things to get. So many sale. And just shopping and I kept clicking everything I saw that could be shiny. And I was like, okay, well, I had a great day shopping. I enjoyed myself and that's all that counts. And then, almost home. Like, drops friend off, done grocery shopping, driving home. Almost home, I click this freaking pet red. I was like, oh, I must catch it. Drive slowly, please. Drive like under the speed limit, like 28 kilometers an hour. Please, I must catch it. And yeah, just like little baby. Look at that. Cutie looks a lot less high and angry. So I'm really happy with it, and that was it for my shiny collection. Let's see what the total amount is. Okay, so my total count, if you see all this, is 203 shinies. Those are all my shinies. I'm giving away a lot. So if you want a shiny that you don't have yet, don't hesitate to ask. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, because I really don't like bragging about how many shinies I've got and what my achievements are in the game. I wish everyone all the shiny luck that you can get, and get all the awesome Pokemons that you have on your wish list. And yeah, as I said, if I can help, let me know. I would love to just help. And if you have any counter offers, that would be absolutely amazing, because yeah, I'm giving away a few. But I would also like to thank the people I play with. The people from our little community. You guys are amazing. I wouldn't have like all these things in game if it wasn't for you. If you wouldn't do all the raids and go to community days and doing all the stuff together, what we do, all those things, like having you guys made me feel home when I moved to the other side of the country. You guys have welcomed me in the community, and I really appreciate for everything you guys have done. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for everything. But hopefully I will see you guys around soon, and we do some raids and like kick ass on Giratina and all get shiny this time. And we're going hard on all the raid evenings, like raid dinner hours. That would be absolutely amazing, and then we could make something nice out of it. But for now, lovelies, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.